All right, welcome to Toast Tuesdays, everyone. It is Tuesday, July 16th, 2024, and we're ready to go.
Always
right, Cameron?
Ready. Always ready.
All right, let's do it. Again, I'm Mike.
And I'm Cameron.
And we're going to take you through this special Toast Tuesday. So before we get started, right, I just want to say last week's episode, there was a little bit of agita because I had said Elden Ring was the game that you beat, right? Gamers are coming at me in the DMs. They're like, and with stuff going on with people getting on planes and flying to beat them up.
We're gonna come here.
I don't want to disrespect the gamers. So again, I know I called it Elden Ring. I think it sounds like it was a pretty big deal that you beat the game.
It's huge, yes.
So hopefully we'll move on from that.
Yeah, I'll forgive it.
I apologize to the gamers. I apologize to you for that disrespect. It's actually called Elgin Ring. So good job, Cameron. Yeah. All right. So let's talk a little bit more about Toast Winery. I think one thing that would be cool to talk about is how we do our tastings here, right?
That's true.
Let's
little unique.
We have some different things, different options here that we can do, and we do them all the time. And so I'll do the kind of the standard one, right? So at Toast Winery, you can come in and do a tasting of 5 wines. You can pick any 5 that you want off of our list, right? We've got everything from dry to sweet to bubbly to dessert wines.
Desserts.
But what we like about it is you can pick any 5 you want.
Anything.
There's no preset flights. There's and also we don't bring it to you as a flight even after you pick your 5. We're going to go through it one wine at a time. We're going to walk you through the tasting. Cameron's going to guide you through each wine, making sure you don't have any questions. You can talk about the wine. So we do like straight traditional. Well, I guess I'd call it like pre-COVID tasting is how I would describe it. That's what we do here at Toast. We're proud of the fact that we do it that way. We love doing it that way. So that's our traditional tasting. We've also got a non-traditional tasting always available. Cameron, you want to talk about that one?
Absolutely. I love this one. This one's super funky. So, you picked any 5, but this special one is I get to pick 4 out of our entire wine list. Oh, yeah, me, not you. And you have to tell me the exact wine in this pitch black glass. We call it the Black Glass Tasting Challenge. The exact wine on our immense wine list, and you have to tell me the exact one. 4 choices, anything.
And it's hard, right?
It's tough.
It's hard. Tough. Like it's when you put it in a black glass, everything changes immediately. I mean, I know.
I would agree.
I've done it. You've done it. We might do it on the show one time just to see how that goes here for us. But the Black Glass Challenge or the mystery tasting, however you want to call it, we'll pick the wines. You do get to choose if you prefer sweet wines, right?
Dry or sweet, yep.
So that way you're not drinking something that you're totally not going to care for. And then you got to try and figure out what you're drinking.
Yeah,
like it's amazing how many people think a red wine is a white.
That is the best part.
Or a white is a red, or they're convinced that they know what it is, and then they're totally wrong.
Totally know exactly what it is.
It's a lot of fun. It's a fun way to do a tasting, right? Unique. You got to think about it like that. It's just with all the traditional tastings you can do around the Finger Lakes, including here.
Yeah.
It's a different experience. It's kind of a cool experience from the norm.
Break it up.
That you guys can do here. And you know what I see a lot of people do? They'll do a regular tasting. And then they'll do the Black Glass Challenge afterwards. So you can do more than one tasting here. I guess the other thing I'll say that I didn't say, I wanted to say this a couple of episodes ago. We now have 30 different wines on our tasting sheet. Crazy. I love making wine. It shows because we have 30 different wines to choose from on the shelf right now. So speaking of doing 2 tastings, you might need to do 2 traditional tastings to get to try everything you wanted to. And we're okay with that.
It's true.
As long as you're enjoying it responsibly, right?
Exactly. That's what it all boils down to.
Enjoying it responsibly. But 30 different wines, so lots of different choices here. We also do special pairings now and then. We're going to talk about one today a little bit later. We're going to talk about our pickle pairing.
It's the best.
We do like to, again, offer you a different experience if you so choose, and we'll come up with different pairings throughout the year where we've curated something specific, paired very specifically with our wines to give you a different perspective. What have we done? We've done popcorn.
We've done dip.
dip, yeah.
The summer pairing we talked
summer
about.
pairing that we did, yeah. We did a special February.
Oh, with the chocolates that
yeah,
was
the little
cute.
Valentine's pairing. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we offer those, not all the time, but a lot of times throughout the year we're doing also some special pairings there. Hey, so how was your week?
I was pretty good. I'm gearing up for vacation. We're going to North Carolina soon.
Nice.
It'll be nice and cool. Hopefully.
All right. So you're taking a little time off.
A little time off.
That means special guest appearance next week. You're not going to be here, so the people are going to miss you.
I hope so.
We'll certainly miss you while you're gone, but glad you're going to take some time off, and hopefully you can unwind a little bit.
Relax.
Yeah, my week was. Anything else from your week?
No,
Sorry.
Just that's okay.
All right.
I'm interested in yours
my
too.
week. Yeah, my week was pretty good. Just we're getting ready to try and finish out bottling as much as we can before harvest starts. Like harvest is like 2 months away, so it's like so close. And so I'm getting a lot of wines ready right now for bottling. We've got 4 or 5 wines we're going to be getting into the bottle. Really, probably 1 a week.
Wow,
and,
it's gonna be big.
That's exciting,
Yeah.
and really focused on getting those wines ready to put it in the bottle. So that was really what I was focused on for this week. So again, I'm keeping track of viewers. I don't know if you're looking at how many people watch these videos every week.
I do.
Is your mom watching?
Of course she does. Yeah. And she'll call me after every Tuesday. She's like talking about it.
Yeah. Give your mom a shout out.
Hi, Mom. What are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, my mom's watching too. Your mom is in Wayland?
Yeah, Wayland, New York. Yeah.
All right.
She's there. She's always a big fan. She loves watching me. Her top 5 ice cream, they were a little unique too. She kind of shared some similarities. So,
Okay, well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right?
It doesn't. No, it does not.
Yeah, my mom's watching too. Hi, Mom. My mom is in Wilmington, North Carolina. My God, you think it's hot here?
Yeah.
It's hot there. It's really hot there. Yeah, so she's in Wilmington, North Carolina, avid watcher of Toast Tuesday every week. So hi to both our moms, and thanks for watching. We love it. Let's see, what else is happening at Toast Winery? Monday night music continues. Yeah. I know it's going to be a theme like kind of every week. Rena was here yesterday.
She's phenomenal.
So hot.
She's so good.
So hot.
Yeah,
we're inside. We're inside. It's just
cool enough.
Insufferable summer, I'll call it. All right, you're probably getting tired of hearing me complain about it, but it's another heat advisory day today.
So great.
In the Finger Lakes, but no. So Rena was inside last night. We always love her, and hey, Tremaine is back next week.
Yeah.
So if you missed Tremaine last week,
see him again.
See him again this week. Again, bringing his grunge 90s rock. He's got some new ones that he did, which are pretty cool. So Tremaine will be back again on Monday, 5 to 7. No matter the weather, it'll be inside. If it's going to rain, it'll be inside if it's too hot. So you don't need to worry about that. You come here and relax and enjoy some music, right? So that's going on. Hey, August is Finger Lakes Wine Month. Yeah. That's a pretty big deal around here, right? We're going to celebrate Finger Lakes wine all month long in August. And that was the origin of our pickle pairing.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yes.
So this will be our 3rd year doing pickle pairings now.
3 years?
3 years.
Oh, that flew by.
So 2 years ago, the first ever Finger Lakes Wine Month was 2 years ago. And again, we wanted to come up with something unique and different to offer people, right? Not wine and chocolate, wine and cheese. Everybody's doing that, right? So we came up with this wild idea of pickles. It's unbelievable how well wine and pickles go together.
They do. Yeah.
So the pickle pairings will be back. It's every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The first one will be August 2nd. So coming up soon. That's just a few weeks away.
To look forward to.
And we've completed our pairing. So we've done our pairing. You had to miss that, unfortunately, right? But we put our pairings together. We know what pickles we're going to have. We know what wines we're going to pair with that pickle. And if you're interested to see how that process comes together, we did do a short video on that when we came up with our pairing. So go out to YouTube, check that out. A non-standard Toast Tuesday video. And we're going to do it through September.
Oh, yeah.
August and September. So 2 months of pickle pairing. So plenty of opportunity for you to come up and do it. and we love it. Everyone loves it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the coolest
it's a
thing,
huge hit.
I think, and looking forward to that. What else is going on this week? So, New York Wine Classic.
Huh?
That is, I think, probably for at least for me personally, the New York Wine Classic is the biggest wine competition that we have for a given calendar year, because it's really only New York wineries can enter wines into it.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
good.
like a competition against your peers, if you will.
Yeah.
We're all kind of in this. I mean, there's regional differences within New York, of course, but still, it's not an international competition. We're not competing against West Coast wines.
Yep.
It really is your peers
Just us.
here in New York State. The announcement of the winners and scores and medals that different wines have won is going to happen Wednesday this week. So tomorrow, Wednesday
yes.
the 17th. I think it's 6 o'clock. It's actually something you could view live. Like if it's something that interests you, if you're a real wine nerd and you want to see
Yeah.
who's winning these New York Wine Classic awards this year, you can reach out to the New York Wine and Grape Foundation. Go to their website. I think you can register to view it live, and they'll send you a link. And so these things will be announced. Last year we won Best in Class
Nice.
for our Pet Nat. We
It's
were
a very good pet nat.
one super surprised by
Yes.
that, and it was quite an honor for us. So we were really excited about that, and who knows what's going to happen this year? I guess we'll see. So I look forward to it.
Nice. Are you keeping it a surprise in what you put in there?
You got a list. We got a
Good,
list. So
good.
we know what's in.
Good,
So
good.
we'll see what they thought during the judging. So
Good
looking
things.
forward to that. It's also one of my favorite weeks of the year.
Is it?
It's one of my favorite weeks of the year. It starts today. This is the official kickoff of Greyhound Week.
Yes, yes. I
Greyhound
love
Week.
that too. Yes.
And if you don't know what Greyhound Week is, it is greyhound dogs,
Mhm.
and there are thousands of people that come
A
here
lot.
for starting on Tuesday through Sunday.
Mhm.
They get together, and there are greyhounds everywhere. Every tasting room you go to,
It's going to be a couple.
if they allow dogs, there's going to be a greyhound in it. It's the coolest thing. These are the calmest dogs I've
Yep.
ever seen, right? They're great big giant
Mhm.
dogs, but they bring them in, and they
And
got to
they
have a
just-
blanket to
they
lay
do.
on. They
They
can't
need a
just lay on the
blanket.
floor. They got to have a blanket or a
Yeah,
bed.
they got a class.
And so we're always like kind of walking around dogs
Yes.
all week that are laying on the floor, but they don't bark. They
No,
don't,
nothing. They're so nice.
unbelievable.
Such a good time.
So we love the Greyhounds Week. In fact, we host a private event for them.
Mhm.
We're doing that tomorrow night, same time as the New York Wine Classic. So that's going to be
Oh, nice.
interesting. But
Two special events.
yeah, so we host a private event for them Wednesday evening. We actually do hot dogs and chips and wine, and we have live music for them. But it's a private event, so we can't have others come in. But hey, if you have a Greyhound,
You're
come
invited.
on over,
Yeah.
come in. So we love that. So actually, this year we're donating 100% of the sales of not just profits, but all the sales that we get from selling them hot dogs and chips. We are going to donate to the Schuyler County Humane
Amazing.
Society. So we're pretty
Amazing.
excited about that. And proud to do that
Yes.
here for again 100% of the sales of the hot dogs and the chips.
Fantastic.
And this year, for every hot dog they buy, the dog's going to get a hot dog too.
No, that's cute.
Interesting. We'll
That's
see how
cute.
many hot dogs the dogs will eat,
Oh,
but
you gotta get
there
all
will
hot
be
dogs.
dogs everywhere in here, all over the floor. Again, it's going to be too hot. Oh, another heat advisory day, and just another great day in the
Love
Finger Lakes in the summer.
summer.
Sorry. But yeah, so it'll be inside. There'll be dogs everywhere laying in here. Of course, we got our new space now, so we'll be able to accommodate even more
Even
dogs,
more in
more
there,
people.
yes.
I'll try to get some video of that we'll share online, so you can at least get a little taste for what it's like
Exactly,
to have
right?
dogs everywhere.
We'll look forward to it.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. Let's see, what else? Cameron, what are we
So
drinking
God.
today?
Ooh, this one is a funky
Yeah.
one. It's a skin fermented dry Riesling. Oh,
Fermented dry Riesling, otherwise known as an orange wine.
yes.
So orange wine, I just read an article the other day in the New York Times, I think, came across my screen that they're saying in New York City, orange wine is the hottest wine of the summer right now in New York City. Of course, we're not New York City, right? This is the Finger Lakes here. We do things different here, but we're still making orange wine. So a skin fermented Riesling, we made it in the same process as a red wine. So normally when we make a white wine, we press the grapes, separate them from the skins and stems, and we're just fermenting the juice. For an orange wine, for this skin fermented dry Riesling, we crushed and destemmed the grapes, but we left the juice and the skins and seeds together and fermented it like we do a red wine. So it's got this great cool orange color that's come from color extraction from being in contact with the skins. It's a heavy wine. For a white wine, it's a big wine. You got a little bit of tannins in there. It's got some spiciness that Riesling has to it that you don't really know until you press those skins really hard. So it's got a little bit of spiciness to it. Beautiful orange color. This is a great food wine.
Yes.
Like if this is a wine that you want to serve with food, chilled. It's excellent. You can kind of see the orange color if you hold it up to the light. Love this wine. It's been in the bottle for about a year now, so it's not a new release or anything. But man, it's aging well, and I think it's going to continue to age well over time. It's already changed a lot, and I think it's a lot more approachable. It was pretty big and bold in the beginning, and a little bit rough around the edges for a white wine, and it's coming into its own the longer it sits in the bottle. I guess this could sit in the bottle for another 5 years and still be great. And in fact, we'll probably be getting better. So stop in. You never tried an orange wine? I'm sure you've heard of an orange wine and wondered what the heck it is, but here it is.
Not oranges.
And yeah, not oranges. And here's your chance. So come in and give it a try next time you're in the area here.
Beautiful.
This is usually the point in the show where we do topical topics.
We do.
We like our topical topic episode. We do some fun things with that, talking about current events and crazy news stories and things like that. We're going to skip it this week. I think there's really just one topical topic going on in America right now. We're never going to do politics on the show. We're going to stay wide and clear of that. The whole thing's a shame, goes without saying, but we're not going to do funny jokes and things like that today. We're going to skip the topical topic section.
Good.
But we are going to jump right into our top 5 list.
Top 5.
Here we go, top 5 again.
We'll
see if there's any. I love that word, agita. So that's
it's my mother's favorite word, by the way. It's what you didn't know.
Agita. Let's see if we can get any agita on our list today.
All right.
Top 5 television shows of all time.
All right.
I think. Well, I mean, maybe not with streaming now, but I've had a lot more time in my life to watch TV.
That's true. There are a lot more.
Right. So we'll see how this plays out.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
All right. You want to go first?
Am I going first this time? Okay.
I can go first.
That's true. You go first.
I'm going to go first. Okay. I'll go first this time.
All right. Good.
Number 5. Loved this show. Better Call Saul.
Wow. Okay.
Better Call Saul
very good
was to me. It was a spinoff of Breaking Bad. Mm-hmm. And usually these spin-offs sometimes are not so good. Better Call Saul was amazing. It was amazing how they built that character in that show. It's Saul Goodman.
Yes, true.
Saul Goodman. That was number 5. Number 4, Arrested Development. I loved this show. It ended too soon. I think there was only like 3 or 4 seasons of this show. I love anything with Jason Bateman in it, but the cast of characters on the show were freaking hilarious, and loved it. Arrested Development. The Office.
Okay, that's a classic.
The U.S. version. I loved The Office. Right, there's just so many funny moments from that show, and being somebody that had like an office kind of career pre winery days, could certainly appreciate some of the things that they delved into there. Number 2, Lost.
Oh.
I loved Lost. The first episode of Lost is like the most intense thing when this plane crash. It's just incredible. A lot of people complained about the ending, said the ending really kind of ruined it for them. I didn't mind the ending so much, and I loved the show the whole way through. Fantastic show. Lost. Number 1 is Breaking Bad.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so I went from I hesitated to have them both in there, but Breaking Bad to me.
It's like its own thing too. It's why
totally separate. Yeah, totally separate. Loved Breaking Bad. I just thought the whole premise of that show of a high school chemistry teacher dying of cancer turns to manufacturing methamphetamine to pay for his medical bills. Crazy. Things that I've seen other people talk about that are not on my list. The Wire. I've seen The Wire as number one on so many different lists, and I've not gotten past like the first couple of episodes. I've watched 2 episodes of it. I've heard that whatever season I'm on is supposed to be like the best ever. People love The Wire. I've not gotten to finish it yet, so I don't really know. Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec is another one that I hear people really love, and they say skip the first 2 seasons, just go to season 3, and it's amazing from that point on. Games of Thrones, no. I'm not a science fiction guy, which is weird because Lost is got some science fiction aspects to it, or I guess Game of Thrones is not science fiction, it's like fantasy, but yeah, I don't like that. No thanks. This is going to be one that it drives my wife crazy when I say this to her, when I tell Jane this, but I'm not a fan of Friends. Never liked Friends. I've tried to watch reruns of Friends. It's just a bunch of one-liners. It's just not really that funny to me. So, not a fan of Friends. I'm creating my own agenda again. So, there we go. So that's my list. Probably more info than you wanted to know. TMI. But let's hear your list.
We have 2 similarities.
Okay. That's wow, crazy.
So number 5, which is hysterical, is Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Well, I've never seen it. Truth be told, I've never seen Games of Thrones, so I'm not trying to put it down without having judged it. I'm just saying I've never watched it.
It's pretty good, and it's similar to what you just said with Lost. People really liked it until the final season, and everybody doesn't like it.
Yeah, I've heard that. I have heard that.
It's still good. It's still very good.
All right.
Number 4.
I'm gonna take your word for it, though. Probably never gonna watch it.
It's long.
Okay.
Breaking Bad.
Yes, I love it. Okay, all right, and a little low for me, a little low on your list for me, but okay, at least it's on your list.
It's in there.
Right.
And then 3 is Lost.
No way! Look at that. Yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, this is crazy. We are coming together on this. Lost, number 3. Okay, we're gonna fall apart, isn't it? It's gonna fall apart right here, isn't it? You're gonna come up with some show that I've never heard of that was on like some cable channel like at 3 a.m. But go ahead. George Lopez. No. Okay.
Number 2 is Invincible. It's by the creator of The Walking Dead, and it's like the series of comic books turned into like an animated show, and it is very good.
Invincible. Okay. What channel was that on? ABC or NBC or Amazon? Okay. Yeah. The age of streaming. Invincible. Never seen it.
It's pretty good.
Never seen it. Never even heard of it, to be honest with you. But okay.
And you might have heard of number 1.
But I'm old though, so that's the way this goes sometimes. Go ahead.
The Boys. It's also on Amazon.
The Boys. Also never heard of it.
No, it's okay.
The Boys.
Like the superheroes kind of gone rogue. They make fun of Marvel. Justice League, and then like current stupid topics that are happening, just make fun of all of it. But it's just
The Boys. Okay. Well, Invincible and The Boys. There you have it from Cameron. Number 2, number 1. Check them out if that's your thing, or maybe you missed it, and it sounds like it could be worth watching. So, all right. So there we have it.
That was good.
I like it that we've got some things on there. Yeah. All right. Good show. Good show today. Didn't do a topical topic, and we're still feel like this was really running long this week. We're just going to get longer and longer every. I'm trying to make it a podcast. I know some of you are like, oh, I haven't watched it yet. And, we're going to figure out the technology so that we can also make it a podcast, so that you can listen to it in your. Well, you can still listen to this in your car. Just load up YouTube and play it over the speakers. You don't have to see us. There's not that much exciting going on here with us, but. Yeah, so we're going to try and make it a podcast too, so that you can find it on all your favorite podcast streaming services. But not yet. We'll certainly let you know. All right, so let's do the toast.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right, let's do the toast. I'll try and get through this one. I'm going back to 1990 this time. 1990, one of probably he was very popular at the time. Very popular in my day, in my 19 to 20-year-old day. This guy, everybody loved this guy, right? So here you go. I won't let you down. I will not give you up. Got to have some faith in the sound. It's the one good thing that I've got. I won't let you down, so please don't give me up, because I would really, really love to stick around. Oh, yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.